Welcome, guys. Let's begin with the 10 animes where the main character surprises everyone at Magic Academy. Blowing up number 10. The Irregular at Magic High School. Ah, yes, The Irregular at Magic High School, also known as Watch Me Break Your Entire School System with Logic and Cool Poses. Tatsuya Shiba walks into the academy looking like a background character who forgot to render emotions, and 5 minutes later he's rewriting the laws of physics because Magic said no and he said yes. Everyone treats him like a discount janitor until he casually nukes the midterm exam. Literally. While other students are busy throwing sparkly fireballs, Tatsuya's inventing tactical nukes between lunch breaks. Teachers? Confused? Students? Scared. The audience? Simping. And don't get started on his sister Miyuki. The Oni-sama levels in this anime are so high it's a federal offense. By episode 3, the dude's soloing tournaments, bending rules, and flexing that he's both Batman and Iron Man with magic. The Irregular? More like the reason the grading curve died. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 9. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Oh look, another failure protagonist. Because nothing screams anime like the guy ranked F, beating the top-tier girl in the first episode. Ikki Kurogane, the so-called weakest student, walks into school like, hey, I can't use magic properly, and then proceeds to humble every noble rich kid with sheer swordsmanship and main character energy. His classmates think he's trash, until he slices through their pride faster than their GPA dropped after midterms. Then comes Stella, the red-haired, fire-wielding princess with more sun than dare. Their relationship? Half romance, half emotional MMA. They argue, they train, and then they accidentally become the hottest couple on campus. By the time the school realizes Ikki's not weak, just nerfed by plot, it's too late. The dude's already in the championship, slashing through plot armor like it's paper. The moral? Never judge a guy who trains shirtless at sunrise and has failed knight in his title. Number 8. A certain magical index. Welcome to Academy City, where science and magic have a messy divorce and the children are still fighting about it. Enter Kamiju Tuma, the walking bad luck charm whose right hand cancels every power. Sounds cool, right? Until you realize he's broke, unlucky, and constantly getting beat up by nuns, espers, and gods. He meets Index, a nun who's literally a USB drive of forbidden magic books. And boom, now he's in every fight from angry magician to existential robot girl crisis. Everyone keeps underestimating him because he's just a high school boy with no magic, but somehow he keeps punching literal deities in the face. His secret? The right hand of I don't care about your overpowered nonsense. Academy City runs on science, but Tuma runs on plot armor and pure Shunin audacity. Every time someone flexes their powers, he's like, cool story, bro. Punches them once and wins. The only thing stronger than his hand is his bad luck. Man can't catch a break or a paycheck. Number 7. Vermeil in Gold. Ah, the story of a desperate magic student who accidentally summons the most fan service demon in anime history. Alto Goldfield was just trying to pass his summoning exam, but instead of getting a normal familiar, he gets Vermeil, a literal succubus who could probably bankrupt the school's dress code policy. Everyone thinks Alto's a weak nerd, but then Vermeil shows up like, surprise, I'm basically a walking nuke in heels. Suddenly, the average student is top of the class, and every dude in school hates him for living the fantasy. Vermeil feeds off his mana, through kisses because anime logic, and every time they recharge, you can hear the collective scream of censorship censors worldwide. But beyond the memes, the duo actually fights some terrifying enemies, proving that behind the chaos and questionable camera angles, there's real power. And Alto? He's too busy being flustered and overpowered to care. Moral of the story, study hard, summon harder, and maybe don't open grimoires that glow ominously. Number 6. The Asterisk War. Another day, another magical academy where the MC transfers in and breaks everyone's confidence. Ayato Amagiri shows up at Seidokan Academy looking for his missing sister, but within 10 minutes, he's already dueling top-ranked students and accidentally unlocking power levels reserved for final bosses. His classmates think he's just another transfer student until he wins every fight like it's a tutorial. And of course, he meets Julius, the pink-haired tsundere princess with royal temper issues. She tries to roast him, but Ayato's too busy being calm, collected, and hot. Soon he's outpacing everyone, breaking records, and attracting a harem faster than you can say school festival arc. Every rival underestimates him, once. After that, they join the We Fear Ayato support group. He's polite, powerful, and probably one more flashback away from breaking the entire power system. Classic anime energy. Cool dude, hotter sword, no chill. Number 5. Trinity Seven. What happens when your school explodes and you wake up surrounded by 7 magical waifus? That's Trinity Seven in a nutshell. Arata Kasuga was just vibing in his normal life until the world went nope and vanished. Next thing you know, he's in a magic academy, studying with 7 overpowered girls, each representing a sin, each ready to either help him save the world or cause emotional damage. Everyone doubts him, thinking he's just another goofy perv protagonist, until he casually starts pulling ancient spells out of nowhere like it's Tuesday. He's the kind of MC who cracks jokes mid-battle, flirts with the enemy, and still wins with style. Teachers? Shocked. Enemies? Traumatized. Viewers? Confused but entertained. By the end, Arata's like, yeah, I might have broken the world, but at least I got magic harem homework. Truly the king of chaotic energy and questionable priorities. Number 4, the Misfit of Demon King Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Anos Voldigoad, the Demon King who got bored, reincarnated, and came back to flex on everyone's bloodline. The man literally died, waited 2,000 years, and returned to find his descendants so weak he could sneeze them into another dimension. They call him a Misfit, because the magic tests can't even measure his power. He kills someone with a heartbeat, resurrects them, and kills them again. For fun. That's not combat. That's bullying. The teachers doubt him, the nobles mock him, and Anos just stands there like, cute. By episode 2, he's already breaking every school rule, rewriting ancient spells, and casually carrying the plot on his royal shoulders. And the cherry on top? His parents are the most wholesome, proud idiots alive, cheering like it's a school sports day while their son's vaporizing armies. If arrogance was an art form, Anos would have invented the brush. Number 3, the familiar of Zero. Ah yes, the anime that invented the magical tsundere explosion before it was cool. Louise the Zero, known for her 0 success rate in magic, summons a familiar during class and somehow gets Saito, a random human from Japan. Everyone laughs, she screams, and Saito's just wondering if his Wi-Fi still works. At first, he's treated like a pet, forced to clean, eat scraps, and sleep like he's in an isekai reality show. But then, plot twist. The dude can wield an ancient sword and parry elite mages like it's nothing. The school? Shook. Louise? Confused and jealous. The audience? Living for the chaos. Their relationship goes from master and servant to chaotic couple who can't communicate without explosions. Every episode is either a duel, an accidental love confession, or Saito being punished for existing. And somehow, between the roasting and tsundere violence, you realize this show's low-key iconic. Number 2, Akashic Records of Bastard Magic Instructor. If sarcasm was a weapon, Glenn Radars would be the final boss. He's hired as a substitute magic teacher, strolls into class late, naps through lessons, and tells students magic is pointless. Naturally, they all hate him until he starts flexing real skills. Turns out, Glenn used to be a deadly combat mage who's now pretending to be lazy because trauma and taxes. When enemies attack, the bastard instructor switches from clown to killer in 0.2 seconds. His students? Shocked. The villains? Outclassed. The viewers? Simping. He teaches lessons like, magic is about logic and deception, and then proceeds to outsmart enemies 10 times stronger with pure brainpower and sass. Glenn's energy screams, teacher who didn't want to be here but still saved the world. Every spell he casts has the confidence of someone who already did the homework. Number 1, Reign of the 7 Spellblades. Welcome to Kimberly Academy, where your survival rate depends on how well you swing a sword and avoid existential trauma. Oliver Horn enters the academy like your average polite freshman, but underneath that gentle smile is revenge darker than anime filler. Everyone assumes he's just a friendly transfer student, until he starts clashing blades with the elite and casually outthinking everyone like he's auditioning for Death Note with swords. Then there's Nanao, the sword prodigy with the personality of a sunshine samurai. Together, they create the perfect chaos duo. Calm schemer plus battle maniac. As the mysteries of the academy unfold, Oliver's true motives surface, and suddenly, the nice guy turns into the most calculating tactician in the room. Every duel becomes a chess match, every conversation has double meaning, and every teacher's like, who let this prodigy in here? Reign of the Seven Spellblades is what happens when Hogwarts meets a therapy session run by psychopaths, and it's glorious.